We got back together. I don't think he ever thought again it would lead to like film and doc and all that kind of stuff, but he embraced it as well.
Ben says he agreed to take part in The Greatest Love Story Never Told because he thought it was an interesting examination, but says people read way too much into this moment.
Getting back together, I said, listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media. It's sort of like, you know, you're gonna marry a boat captain and you go, well, I don't like the water.
Now, of course, this isn't the first time Ben's words have come back to haunt him.
I want to thank my wife. I want to thank you for working on our marriage. It is work, but it's the best kind of work. What would you have called it in a speech?
A gift. Our marriage is a gift.
Ben, who says he's 5 years sober, calls Jennifer Garner wonderful and a really good co-parent and partner.
Hollywood's messiest love triangle has just exploded with drama. You see, Jennifer Garner may be glowing during her regular outings with Ben Affleck and their kids, but behind the scenes, it's not all sunshine and smiles. According to a source close to the situation, her boyfriend, businessman John Miller, isn't exactly thrilled about how cozy things are getting between Jen and her ex-husband. Insiders are whispering that Miller has been feeling sidelined, especially as Jen continues to carve out time for family hangouts with Ben. Yes, they've always put their kids first, and yes, they've maintained a friendly co-parenting dynamic, but apparently the vibe is slowly shifting, and it's starting to feel a little too nostalgic for some. The insider claims John is experiencing some low-key jealousy, and it's not just about occasional lunches or school events. It's the frequency and the growing public attention. Paparazzi snaps of Jen and Ben looking relaxed and united with their kids have sparked speculation that there might still be a spark, whether either of them admits it or not. He's been understanding for a long time, the source reportedly shared, but it's getting harder to ignore how close Jen and Ben still are. He feels like a third wheel in his own relationship. And here's where things get messier. Some are suggesting that John feels like he's competing with a ghost of the past, a Hollywood power couple the public just can't let go of. So join me today as we dive deep into this Ben and Jen drama as we try to figure out why Ben has such complicated relationships with his ex and why Jennifer Lopez seems to be jealous of how close he and Jen Garner have gotten. Now, while the headlines claim Jennifer Lopez is having the perfect summer post-divorce, the whispers coming out of Hollywood paint a far messier picture, especially when it comes to Ben Affleck's ongoing connection with ex-wife Jennifer Garner. Yes, Lopez is jetting off to Europe, lounging on yachts and posting glow-up selfies like the queen she is, but behind closed doors, sources say she's not exactly thrilled with how Ben has been handling himself since the split, and at the center of the drama is his growing closeness with Jennifer Garner. You see, Ben and Jen 1.0 have been spotted together more and more, most recently cozying up at a Red Sox game with their kids. It's giving nostalgia, it's giving comfort, and now people are saying it's giving unfinished business. According to insiders, Lopez isn't blind to the optics, and let's just say she's watching from afar, and she's not loving what she sees. Guys, while Jen Garner has always been the picture of grace and loyalty, especially when it comes to co-parenting, this recent uptick in public outings with Ben, smiles, side chats, and full-on family moments has reportedly raised eyebrows in Jenny's circle. One source claims Lopez is annoyed at how Ben seems to be leaning on Jennifer Garner emotionally, especially after everything they went through. It's no secret that the Affleck-Jenny Lopez marriage was rocky toward the end, with rumors swirling about tension, lifestyle clashes, and very different expectations for the spotlight. Now, with Ben appearing more grounded and supported around Garner, Lopez allegedly feels like she was the one holding a sinking ship alone, while Garner is now reaping the calm after the storm. And if that's not enough tension, remember, Garner isn't single. Her longtime boyfriend, John Miller, is quietly riding out this awkward triangle, but insiders say even he's starting to feel uneasy. Public hand-holding, cozy photos, and shared parenting milestones are giving too much reunion energy, and that's reportedly rattling both Lopez and Miller. Now, this is where the Hollywood rumor mill kicks into overdrive, because while one camp is claiming John Miller and Jennifer Garner are stronger than ever, others are raising some serious side eyes at the whole situation. According to a seemingly wholesome insider quote from People magazine, John has been the ultimate mature adult in the room, playing the long game for 7 years in his on-again, off-again relationship with Garner. The source insists the couple is better than ever and paints a picture of John as patient, loving, and fully supportive of Garner's family-first approach with Ben Affleck. He's even said to have spent Thanksgiving with the whole blended crew last year, including Ben. John Miller reportedly shared pumpkin pie with the man his girlfriend used to be married to. Talk about a modern family. But while that version of events screams grown-up goals, other sources are singing a very different tune, and it's not exactly the harmony Jen's PR team might be hoping for. Behind the scenes, whispers are getting louder that John isn't as chill as the press makes him out to be. Insiders are saying that the constant presence of Ben showing up at school events, family outings, even intimate holidays, has started to wear thin. Sure, John might be biting his tongue in public, but privately, sources say he's questioning where the boundaries really are. After all, how many cozy park strolls and Red Sox games can one man take before wondering if he's playing backup in a story that's still being written? One source close to the situation claimed John has always respected their co-parenting setup, but lately it started to feel a little blurred. He's supportive, but he's not oblivious. And the contradiction between better than ever and quietly irritated is fueling speculation that this love triangle, John, Jen, and Ben, is way more tangled than anyone's letting on. So what's the truth? Is John truly the calm center of Garner's chaotic storm? Or is he slowly being edged out as Ben Affleck slides back into the picture just a little too seamlessly? Now, ever since Jennifer Lopez filed for divorce last August, Ben and Jen 1.0 have been spotted together more than they've been apart. And now, with their kids growing up and no paparazzi-proofed royal couple to maintain appearances with, Ben has seemingly slipped back into Jen Garner's day-to-day life seamlessly. Naturally, that sent the rumor mill into overdrive. Are they just friendly exes? Or is this the slow-burning reboot of 2025 in the making? And then there's poor John Miller, who, depending on who you believe, is either the chillest boyfriend in California or quietly seething in the background. Some sources paint John as being completely at peace with the situation. They've hit a stride as a couple, one insider told Us Weekly. Those who know them say, this is the most solid and connected they've ever been. That sounds nice, but then you hear about how Jen invited Ben to Christmas after already having him over for Thanksgiving, and suddenly that whole solid and connected line starts to feel a little too PR polished, especially when other reports hint that John has not always been so comfortable with Ben being a constant presence. After all, this isn't just casual friendliness. We're talking about Hollywood's most elusive heartthrob spending back-to-back holidays at his ex-wife's house while her boyfriend tries to play it cool. That's not nothing. And let's not forget, Ben and Jen were married for a decade, share 3 kids, and have been through everything from rehab stints to red carpet premieres together. That's a deep, complicated bond that can be hard to compete with, no matter how supportive John might be trying to appear on the outside. While some headlines are spinning this as a modern family success story, others are raising the possibility that Garner's heart might be quietly drifting back toward familiar territory, and John Miller might just be the guy holding the door open while it happens. Is it innocent co-parenting, or is this the soft launch of Ben and Jen, the sequel. Ben Affleck may be lingering in the background of Jennifer Garner's life more than ever, but according to those in the know, John Miller isn't sweating it. Insiders insist that despite the uptick in quality time between Garner and her two-time Oscar-winning ex-husband, her relationship with Miller is still rock solid. Apparently, he's not threatened by Ben's renewed presence. In fact, he's allegedly secure in his bond with Jen and confident that what they have is deeper than drama. But while Ben seems firmly planted in the Garner household for co-parenting duties and maybe a little nostalgic comfort, don't assume he's settling into the single life. Sources close to him are saying he's now determined to find love again, and not just any love, but something real, grounded, and emotionally healthy. Allegedly, Ben is on the lookout for an independent woman, someone who not only supports his continued sobriety, but also doesn't get swept up in the chaos of fame. After the high-profile unraveling of his marriage to Jennifer Lopez, insiders say he's craving something quieter, more authentic, and free of the glitz and glam pressure cooker that contributed to past relationship stress. He's not chasing the spotlight this time, one source claimed. He wants a partner who understands his need for space, peace, and balance, but still keeps him grounded and focused. So is this a classic Affleck rebound mission, or a genuine shift into more mature dating territory? That remains to be seen. What we do know is that Ben thrives when he's partnered up, and after years of emotional highs and lows, he's not interested in floating solo for long. Whether or not that journey to love circles back to Jennifer Garner or takes him somewhere completely new, Ben Affleck seems ready to write the next chapter. And Hollywood, it's watching, popcorn in hand. Anyway, what do you think about this drama? Let me know your opinions in the comments. And don't forget to check out our other stories. Till next time, bye.